So she ended up fucking with 5 niggas in the NBA that flew her out and paid for pussy. A nigga from Los Angeles writes to BossMack. He say, BossMack, I'm a 30-year-old nigga out here. I get chilly in the tech industry. I have a few bitches I hang out with, but nothing serious yet. I have one bitch that's kind of like a breakout bitch, a 2nd grade teacher in the LA Unified School District, a bad bitch to say the least. I started hanging out with a bitch 2 months ago and kind of took it slow with a bitch. We just did our 3rd date and I almost fucked, but my energy wasn't at peak level, so I deferred when shit got heated sexually. Me straight arming the bitch in the moment led to a confession from the bitch the next day. The bitch told me she didn't want me to have any surprises, so she told me while she was in college, she had no support from the crib. Her mom's was a smoker slash hoe slash scammer, and her pops was doing all day in prison. So she ended up fucking with 5 niggas in the NBA that flew her out and paid for pussy. 3 of the niggas was married. This is how she made it through college. A bitch told me that after she had what she thought was a religious experience, she was cool on those activities. And she saved up enough money to live good. A bitch said she was letting me know so I won't have any surprises. Would you still fuck with a bitch like this? Would I fuck with a bitch like that? You know, the BossMack Topsoil is a lover of real bitches that been through the struggle. You understand me? A bitch that been through the struggle is beautiful. I like bitches tested in the fire. A bitch said she had a religious experience. You understand me? She kept it 100. She a bad bitch. Obviously, it's probably, as y'all move around, you might start hearing stories and shit, you know what I'm saying? So a bitch getting your mind right. Hey, what I would do is I would look at how a bitch is treating me now, how a bitch is treating me personally right now. If a bitch is treating me with respect, admiration, this bitch look like she don't have no mileage, she ain't got no psychological damages from that experience of, you know what I'm saying, being side bitch hoe type shit. Hey man, it's all gravy, man. Day by day, grow with a bitch, interact with a bitch, enjoy a bitch until a bitch show you different. Now, now one of the side effects from a bitch like living that type of life, one of the side effects of that is if your bag ain't right. Now, if your bag ain't right, it might lead to some complications if y'all can't do some, because I'm quite sure she like to do luxury shit. From all that shit she was doing with them niggas, a bitch like to do some luxury shit. You know what I'm saying? So now if you don't have no frictions about your financials, it's beautiful. But a bitch probably has some luxury tastes. She got some champagne tastes left over from that. You know what I'm saying? But I will fuck with a bitch, and I don't give a fuck. Shout out to a bitch doing what she had to do. She might have a few more. See, a bitch will look good, right? A bitch will look great, right? But see, she got some secret mileage. She got some additional secret mileage because she like a bitch that's like, it's like you know what I'm saying? Like a you know, that's like the new Tesla with a few miles on it, but it still look good and work good. You know what I'm talking about? I'm fucking with a bitch, man. I love bitches that been through the fire trials and tribulations. I ain't no hater, man. I'm, you know, fuck that. All right, yeah.